What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Um, Today I have a little piece of history here to share with everyone. It kind of fell into my lap. I did a little research and found out some interesting sports history. I wound up with this page from a 1911 souvenir program for the United Printers National Baseball League fourth annual tournament. And this lady here is very famous in the Major League Baseball. Her father was the owner of the Cleveland Spiders, along with her uncle. And in 1899, they purchased the St. Louis National League team. And it was kind of not really a good idea to have one ownership own two different teams. Because the first thing they did was they transferred all the Hall of Famers. The Hall of Famers like Cy Young, Jesse Burkett, Bobby Wallace from the Cleveland Spiders to the St. Louis team for the 1899 season. And history tells Cleveland Spiders went 20 wins and 134 losses, 101 road losses, a record it'll never be broken because teams don't play more than 81 road games in a season anymore. And they finished 84 games behind Brooklyn. And for that 1 year, they were called for that 1 year, the St. Louis team was called the Perfectos. And they won 80 some games that year. And the following season, the Cleveland Spiders folded. And that takes us up to 1911 when this lady's uncle passed away and she was willed ownership of the St. Louis Cardinals. So she was the first female owner in Major League Baseball history. And this was even before women had the right to vote. And it's a great picture out of that program. All the pages have this wonderful artwork. And her name is you can see it right there, Helen Britton. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But when she took ownership, she hired Hall of Famer Roger Bresnahan to be player manager, signed him for 5 years for $10,000. That's probably about $314,000 in today's money. And she did fine. She'd show up at the ownership meetings and was not looked upon kindly. She had offers every year to sell the team every time she showed up. She did have a troubled marriage. Her husband was supposedly accused of spousal abuse a few times, and but they stayed married for the early tenure of her ownership of the Cardinals. Then in 1914, the Federal League started a team in St. Louis, and attendance dropped. And then by 1916, the divorce was finalized between her and her husband. She was looking to sell the team. So by 1917, she finally sold the team. Branch Rickey took over as president of the Cardinals, and the rest is history. But Helen made some history of her own, being the first female owner in Major League Baseball history. Thank you, thank you for watching, everybody, and hope that was interesting, and everybody have a great day. And I'm looking forward to going to Dallas, so I'll let you know how that show goes in a week or so. But some good times ahead. Thank you, everybody. Good night.